I'm Barbara Chappell, the Executive Director for the Pregnancy Care Center here in Douglas, Georgia, 202 South College Avenue. Thank you for stopping in today. We're in my office today, and we call the office the Operations Center. When that telephone rings, we make sure we have a friendly, God-fearing person to answer the telephone. Because when that person calls on the telephone, they're in crisis. And that telephone call is just as important as somebody walking in through our door. So when we answer the telephone, we want to greet them in a very special way, in a warm way, to let them know that we're listening to them and that we want them to come into the pregnancy center where we can offer our services to them free of charge. All our services to our clients are free. We don't charge clients for anything. As a matter of fact, all we really want our clients to do is to experience the love of God. Also, if they are pregnant, we want them to deliver a healthy baby. In this office are file cabinets, and not just the file cabinets, but there are lives of people that have been coming through this office where I've been privileged to be a part of quite a few of them, not all of them, because other volunteers do participate in servicing our clients in our community. We want to share with you today one of the things we thought was very important. Our hope is to empower our girls who choose life to break out of the cycle of pregnancies, to make positive changes in their lives, and to become self-reliant, that's with God's help of course, and to become great parents, and to come to know and experience the love of Christ in their lives. It's one thing when you can tell a girl about the love of Christ, but it's another thing when that young girl experiences the love of Christ for herself, when she knows that somebody is there honestly to care for her. The Pregnancy Care Center, we offer many services. One of our services is abstinence. Abstinence is sexual purity, no sex outside of marriage at all. And nowadays, we really have to be really specific in what kind of sex we're talking about. And I won't share that with you now, but we do share that with the clients that come in. Sexual purity and chastity, it starts in the mind. And we want young people to understand the mindset can be changed. The cycles that they have been caught in because of their parents or their grandparents have done these things, we want to let them know that you don't have to continue in this cycle, that you can break this cycle, and that you can move forward and to have a healthy baby, just that one healthy baby, stay in school, or even go on to learning a skill or trade, whether it's baking or whether it's making flowers, or whether it's even reading to people in the nursing home. Becoming a CNA could be the first start of a girl going into the nursing career. We also encourage them to stay in school. And if they are pregnant, they can get work to bring home while they're pregnant. We're in relationships with the school system here. We have young people, I'm sorry to say, in middle school that are pregnant. We have young people in elementary school that are pregnant. And I'm sorry to say this. We have young people in high school that are pregnant, and we have people here in our college town that are pregnant. And a lot of these pregnancies are unplanned. And so they want a quick fix. And in this office here, when we answer that telephone, is to talk to them lovingly and encourage them to make an appointment to come in to see where they are in their development with their babies. We also, when they come into the office, we give them a pack of information. We give them a Bible. We let them take the Bibles home with them because we want them to begin to read in the Gospel of John because the love of Christ is so great. And so not just hand out pamphlets or literature, but the most important thing, for God says, I know the plans I have for you, plans to give you a hope in the future, to prosper you. And also, God says in Psalms 139, I knitted you together in your mother's womb. So we teach them about what is really happening on the inside of them. We also have a video that we call Just the Facts. When a young girl wants to terminate her pregnancy, we show her really what happens when the baby is conceived in her womb. We also, when a young girl has come into our pregnancy center, she's had an abortion, we encourage her to call a hotline to talk with someone in the middle of the night when she's in crisis. We offer them our brochure, and we want people to know that in our pregnancy center, we do not discriminate because of a person's color, because of a person's tongue. We are here to represent the love of Christ. We also offer them the opportunities to go to the doctor's office or to the health department where they can get an ultrasound of a fetus that's growing on the inside of them. It's not just a blob of tissue. This is actually a person that's growing on the inside of them. We also offer them the opportunity, if they like, to make an adoption plan for their baby. There are many options that can be offered to our clients here. And there are many options that we really need to inform the community that these services are available. They don't have to have a quick fix. There are so many bad side effects to abortions. All abortions are not clear-cut. Some girls go into abortion clinics and do not come out alive. Some girls go into abortion clinics and end up in hospitals with fevers and with problems and with body parts of the baby still left on the inside of them. Some women experience abortions where they hear babies crying all the time. And they don't understand why. But we know why. It's because when a young girl has an unplanned pregnancy and someone tells her to get an abortion, or the young man tells her, well, I'm not ready to parent and the best thing you to do is to do something about this. We want them to know the best thing for them to do is to consult God and get helpful information. And that's why we exist here in our town. And prayerfully, we want to expand to other communities. Thank you so much for coming in today to sit down with us and talk with us and find out what happens in the pregnancy center. We're so blessed. We're so